Greetings to all. Today, we'll discuss 11 middle-class money traps to avoid. When utilizing credit cards instead of cash, people frequently spend more money. As a result, they are more inclined to give greater gratuities and make more impulse purchases, in addition to being more likely to purchase items at higher prices. The traps are so clever and advantageous that they appear to be a gift from above, almost as if the business genuinely cares about your well-being and wants to help you save. However, they're just fighting with one another for your attention to persuade you to part with them while you incur debt. You must avoid these financial pitfalls, but do you know what they are? Even if a trap was directly in front of you, would you be able to spot it? Let's talk about the top 11 money pitfalls you should always avoid. Please like, subscribe to our Money Facts channel, and spread the word about this video to all your friends before we continue so they can avoid falling into these financial pitfalls. If you haven't done it already, why are you waiting? Let's get going now. 1. Determine why you are initially purchasing the garbage. The first step in not purchasing unnecessary items is to determine why you are purchasing trash in the first place. I have previously purchased the entire Target bullseye section. I also have a mental toolkit to combat my former shopping addiction because I know it. You don't have a problem with shopping like I do and instead experience the Diderot effect. You need to identify what you're purchasing to quit buying things you don't need. Is your day dull, lonely? You want to change something, but you're not willing to look inside first, right? Even though the justification for our purchases is unpleasant, if we are aware of it, we may begin to heal and develop wiser financial practices. 2. There is no interest or down payment. Everybody wants to buy things for their homes, whether a great sofa or a technologically advanced 50-inch television, especially when they first become independent. We desire a comfortable home or apartment where we can feel at home and occasionally host guests. It's alright, and that is ideal. The problem arises when you use no down payment or interest-only options because you cannot save. When you're paying more for something you might have gotten in cash for less, it could be a better tool for getting your things with little capital and paying in up to 36 payments. At that point, companies start stealing your money by raising their prices by up to 50% to take advantage of your good faith. You end up paying $2,500 for a $2,000 television. So always remember to do thorough research and compare rates. What are your most significant advantages? 3. Trial offers. Free tests are nothing new. In reality, businesses have been providing these for a while now so that you may test out their premium services for free for as long as 90 days in some cases. These businesses want you to subscribe to and utilize their services, but not necessarily because they think you'll like them. Instead, they want your financial information first. Therefore, if you're not paying attention and the term ends, you'll end up with unauthorized transactions on your card. You won't even be able to get that money back, which is the saddest part. Avoid free trials at all costs unless you are reminded when to cancel. Prevent some headaches that you would rather not have. 4. Rent a vehicle. You are undoubtedly considering getting that Porsche car to wow your girl or make her envious. Because no one wants to drive a $2,500 Honda, the neighbor is envious. Everyone chooses to drive that luxury BMW sports car to arrive at the office and be the focus of attention. If you can't afford to buy the car, get up. Avoid renting. Not because we don't want you to get a great car, but because the purpose of this film is to teach you to be more careful with your money. Only the proprietors of the firm you hired it from will profit if you rent a supercar that you cannot afford because you will still be in financial ruin. 5. Quick loans. Though this business concept is gaining popularity, it is one of the world's most significant traps and jeopardizes your safety. Every one of us has experienced a financial emergency. We need a certain amount of money to resolve a problem, but we will need someone to lend it to us. At that point, businesses step in and offer you their bait in the hopes that you will take it as a fish takes to water. They offer you the cash you require to get out of your predicament, but you pay up to 50% back quickly. Imagine you need $2,000 but wind up spending $3,000 after 5 days. It's theft. So it is advisable to borrow from your best friend if you need money. You will undoubtedly benefit from it. 6. Education debts. What should you do if you want to attend college but lack the funds? You ask the government for a loan to pay for your studies, right? That is not offensive in any way. After all, you're investing in your future, but it turns out that student loans are the most giant trap in the annals of surprises, and you could end up being in debt for the rest of your life. The best course for you is to seek student scholarships or enroll in a college within your means. After all, education is something that is ingrained in you. 7. Gambling, relying on lotteries, or gaining a chance and assuming that with any luck, you'll be able to resolve your financial issues are both prevalent. Gambling away from sources of wealth or income will make you poorer and deplete your capital quickly and aggressively. Give no money to casinos, they exist to make you lose. Keep in mind the saying, the house never loses. 8. Mortgages with adjustable rates. There are typically two types of mortgage rates. There are two types of interest rates, a fixed rate or an adjustable rate, where the amount of interest you must pay is set for several years. The amount at which you must periodically pay interest changes. For your protection, whether it's a 4 or 6-year mortgage, we encourage you never to accept a variable rate. You will only be able to predict where your debt will fall if the interest rate changes. It's dangerous to obtain an adjustable rate mortgage. What is the best way to prevent falling into the bank trap? Always pick the best alternative, which is always a fixed option. If nothing else, you'll know that you're paying a fixed maximum and won't have any unpleasant surprises when mortgage rates climb in the future. Searching for an option for paying cash while saving for a larger house is another way to prevent going into debt. 9. Financial investments with enormous profits. Have you heard of investments with 25% or even 50% annual returns? Financial pyramids typically use this strategy. This trap asks you to begin by paying a base sum, say $100, under the pretense of obtaining significant profits. However, issues develop along the route, and your money mysteriously vanishes. How can you avoid these behaviors that frequently appear dependable and advantageous before becoming a true catastrophe? If you want, you can ask a specialist for guidance. 10. Succeeding in a competition we had never entered. The number of people who have fallen into this trap time and again will astound you. Typically, they contact people over the phone. They send you a letter or call, ostensibly from a radio station, asking you to enter a contest. Occasionally, they'll claim that you're watching X program live, which you've probably heard of. The prize is typically enticing, such as a car, and they instruct us not to hang up by giving us instructions on how to claim it. Everything here is done to hook you. They then invite you to purchase prepaid cell phone cards at a nearby convenience store while holding the phone in your hand. To unlock the gift, we must give them the codes on them. There, after making their profit, they hang up. How do you escape the snare? It's pretty easy. Keep track of the competitions you've entered, and remember that something seems too good to be true occasionally. 11. Phishing. You have undoubtedly received emails from scammers posing as financial organizations to obtain your personal information. The legal notice informing us that our account has been blocked is one of the most frequent. If you're careful, they're typically simple to spot, but sadly, many people trip over them. It's easy to prevent this. Never provide the caller with your personal information or click on any links. Instead, always call the bank yourself and go directly to the bank's official website, because some fake ones promote on search engines as if they were the actual site. That's all there is to it. Schemes to keep you poor will always exist and will never go away. It would help if you discovered this video to recognize them and lessen your chance of falling into one. Please share this video with your friends to encourage them to be frugal with their money. If you liked the video and haven't already, please subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.